So I am here with the cast of Macbeth, directed by Ian McPhail. They're getting ready to go on stage in about 15 minutes. Let's start with Macbeth. What is one of your favorite parts about this play?
How all the characters come together and we put on this act and we really step into who those people are.
Okay, and what about Lady Macbeth? What do you think has been your favorite part of this whole experience?
I like that we all did it together.
Okay.
And that my cast have become my friends. And
Awesome.
I didn't know most of them.
That's exciting. Okay, and Ross, what has been the hardest part for you?
I'm trying to think. Not getting really distracted whenever somebody comes in and like losing your character and stuff. Like, oh.
Okay, and Macbeth, are you nervous about tonight's performance?
I think we're all a little bit nervous, but I think we're going to do great and that it's going to be an amazing performance.
Okay, and last but not least, Lady Malcolm, what has been your best part of this whole experience?
Probably getting to make new friends and getting along with everybody.
Great. Well, I hope y'all do very well tonight. And good luck. Break a leg.
Thank you.
Okay. I'd like to start with a long list of thank yous. First, I'd like to thank you guys for coming out to support the arts. That means a lot to the kids that put in their time and energy all summer to perform in front of an audience. The second round of thank yous I want to give is the City of Huntsville for their support in getting the stage and getting all this other stuff together. I also want to thank the Huntsville Public Library, of course, for giving us a place to do this. And I want to thank Huntsville ISD because I'm a teacher at Huntsville ISD, and a lot of the administration helped organize not just this program, but several other programs that were coordinated in conjunction with Huntsville ISD and with the Huntsville Public Library to give these kids a chance this summer to spend some time learning things. With that being said, I'd also like to thank most of all the parents who lugged this thing out here. Also the parents who lugged their children out here week after week, who put up with me at times telling them, hey, let's do another rehearsal at the last minute. And I'd also like to thank most of all the kids who, hard work, hard energy, and whose enjoyment and friendship really made this possible. So without further ado, I'd like to present to you William Shakespeare's Macbeth.
When shall we two meet again, in thunder, lightning, or rain?
When the hurry blur is done, when the battle's lost but won.
That will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon her.
There to meet with Macbeth. Fair is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and air. Where hast thou been, sister?
I myself have all the other potions, in the very ports they blow, all the ports that they know, in the shipman's card. I'll drain him dry as hay. Sleep shall neither night nor day. Hang upon his penthouse lid, he shall live no man forbid. Weary 7 nights, 9 times 9, he shall dwell, peak and pine. Through his bark cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest tossed. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot's thumb, reckless rumored he did come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come. The weird sisters hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thrice to go about, thrice to dine and thrice to mind, thrice to get through make of 9 peace. The charms wound up.
So foul and fair day I have not seen.
How far is called to forest? What are these so withered and so wild in their attire, that they look not the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it? Live you, or are you aught that man may question? You seem to understand me. By each at once her choppy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be woman, a beard to forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cadwell.
All hail Macbeth, that shall be kings hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that you sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly you show? My noble partner, greet with present grace
of Cawdor, say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
The earth hath bubbles, as the water hath, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporeal melted, as breath into the wind. Would they had stayed?
Were such things here as we just speak about? Or have we eaten on the insane root that takes reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings,
You shall be king.
and Thane of Cawdor too. Went it not so?
To the self-same tune and words. Who's here?
The king hath happily received Macbeth, and the news of thy success, and when he reads thy personal adventures into the rebels' fight, everyone did bear his keen and straight defense, and for a bit of honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor.
What? Can the devils be true?
Whose the Thane lives yet, but treason and capital have overthrown him.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest is behind. Thank you for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings when those that gave Thane of Cawdor to me promise no less to them?
That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown, besides Thane of Cawdor. But 'tis strange, and oftentimes, to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, betrays the deepest consequence. Cousin, a word I crave.
Two truths are told as happy prologue to the swelling act of the imperial theme. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good if ill. Why hath it given me earnest of success? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion? Whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature. Present fears are less than horrible imagings. My thought, whose murder is yet but fantastical, shakes, so that my single state of man that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
Look how our partner is wrapped.
If chance will have me king, why chance may crown me without my stir.
New honors come upon him, like our strange garment could not been mold with the aid of use.
Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favor. My jewel brand was wrought with things forgotten. Let us toward the king. Think about what hath chance.
Very glad.
Till then, enough. Come, friends.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report that they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it came misses from the king who all hail me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me and affirmed me to the coming on of king that shall be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightest not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness has promised thee. Lay it to thy heart and farewell. Blamest thou art in Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldest be great, art not without ambition, but without the ambition to tend it. What thou wouldest highly, or what thou wouldest holily, or wouldest not play false, and yet wouldest wrongly win. That I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and to entice with the vow of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned thought. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him? Who worked so at him for preparation?
So it please you, it is true, your husband is coming.
Give him tending, he brings great news. The raven himself is Horus, that croaks the fatal entrance of King Duncan under my battlements. Come, ye spirits that tend our mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctions, visitings from nature shake my fell purpose, nor give peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breast, and take my milk for gale, ye murdering ministers, wherever in your slightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pale thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knives do not wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. Great blameless worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all hell hereafter. Thy letters have transported thee beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now that the future's in the instance.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never till sun at morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye or hand your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. See that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's your business into my dispatch. shall to all our nights and days to come, his soul is forgiven, sway master down.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear, to all to favor, ever is to fear, leave all the rest to me.
If it were done, when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence, and catch with his surceased success, that but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. That we but teach, bloody instructions, which, being taught, return to blade the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, I'm his kinsman and loyal subject, both strong against the deed. Then, as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues plead like angels. Trumpet tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off, and pity, like a naked newborn babe, striding the blast or heaven's cherubim, horsed upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other.
Is that it?
How now, what news?
He is almost supped, lively at the chamber.
Hath he asked for me?
Know ye not he has?
We'll proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest cloths, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept thence and wasted now, to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this such I count thy love. Art thou free to be the same, and thine own act and valor, as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not walk upon I would?
For thee, peace, I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares to be one's man?
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you are a man, and to be more than what you were, you would be so much more than man. Nor time nor place to den it here, and yet you make both. They have made their fitness now, and that doesn't make you. I've given suck, and to know how tender tis to love the babe that moves me, I would have all smiling on my face, have plucked my neighbor from his bones gums, and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
If we should fail?
We fail, screw your cursed sticking place, and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, or to the rather, shall his day-hard journey soundly by him. His two chamberlains will eyes wine and wax so convinced that memory, the water of the brain, shall be a fume, and the seats of reason a limbic only. When in sweatish sleep their drenched natures lies in death. What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great plow?
Bring forth men children only, for thy undaunted metal should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chambers, and use their very daggers if they have done it? Their hands and their faces were all stained with blood, as were their daggers which are white upon the
upon their pillows. They were scared and distracted. No man's life is trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Lady Malcolm stick deep, and in her royalty of nature reigns that we should be feared. 'Tis much she bears. And to that dauntless temper of her mind, she hath the wisdom that doth guide her valor to act in safety. There is none but she, whose being I do fear, and under her my genius is rebuked. As it is said, Mark Antony's was by Caesar. She tried the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them to speak to her. Then, prophet-like, they held her mother to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren scepter in my grip, thence to be wrenched away by an unleal hand. No son of mine succeeding could be so. For Malcolm's issue have I filed my mind, for them the gracious Duncan have I murdered, put ransoms in the vessel of my peace only for them, and mine eternal jewel given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seed of Malcolm kings. Rather than so, come fate unto the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who's there?
I pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. Stay not upon your order of going, but go at once.
Good night and better health. Attend his majesty. All hail, King of Scotland.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. Who's the night?
Almost at odds with the morning, which is which?
How sayest thou that Macbeth denies his person at our great bidding?
What are you planning?
I hear, by the way, but I withstand. There's not one of them in his house. I keep a servant feed. Tomorrow I will, and betimes I will to the weird sisters. More shall they speak, for now I am bid to know by the worst things the worst. For mine own good all causes shall give way. I am in blood. Step then so far that should I wait no more, returning orders tedious as go over. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, that must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the seasons of all natures. Sleep.
Come, will to sleep. My strained itself of use is the initiate fear that wants our use. We are yet but young indeed.
Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, long wolf.
Of the raven's saucy shark, root of hemlock did in the dark.
Liver of blasphemous Jew, gall of goat with slips of you.
Sliver of the moon's eclipse, nose of Turk and Tartar's lips. Add to there a tiger's chaldron for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burning cauldron bubble. Cool it with the baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
By this pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes.
Harper cries, 'tis time, 'tis time.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw.
Toad that under cold stone, days and nights of 31.
And goes to sleeping God, boil thou first in the charm pot.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burning cauldron bubble. Fillet of a feeny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. I am Newton, toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blindword's sting, lizard's legs and adder's wings. For charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth bubble and boil. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burning cauldron bubble.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags, what is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you by that which you profess, however you come to know it. Answer me, even till destruction sick, and answer me to what I ask you.
Speak, demand, will answer.
Say, if thou rather hear from our mouths, or from our masters.
Call him, let me see him.
Come high, come low, thyself in office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows your speech, say thou not.
Macbeth, beware Macbeth, beware the day of life. Dismiss me, enough.
Whatever thou art for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast harped my fear right, but one word more.
He will not be commanded.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of faith. Thou shalt not live. pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Malcolm's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you.
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come, let shadows so depart.
Thou art too like the spirit of Duncan. Down, thy crown does sear mine eyeballs. Thy hair, thou other gold-bound brows, like the Lady Malcolm. A third is like the former. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? A fourth, start eyes. What, will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet, a seventh, I'll see no more. And yet an eighth appears, with a ball which shows me many more. And some I see, twofold balls and treble scepters carry. Horrible sight! Now I see 'tis true, all kings, all sons of Lady Malcolm.
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there refresh sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and let the people bestride our downfall and murder. Each new morn new widows howl, new orphans cry. You saw it strike like a heaven on its face. That resounds as if it felt with Scotland, and yelled out in syllable of dollar.
What I believe I will, what no believe and what I can redress. As I shall find the time to friend, I will. Which you have spoke, it may be so perchance. This tyrant, who so made blisters on our tongues, was once so honest. You have loved him well, he has not touched you yet. I am young, but something, and next in line to the throne. You may deserve a preferment and wisdom to offer for weak, poor, innocent man to appease an angry God.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. A good and virtuous nature may recoil in an imperial charge. But I shall crave your pardon. That which you are, my thoughts cannot transpose. Angels are bright still, and the brightest fell. Though all things foul will wear the brows of grace, yet grace must still excel. Good morrow, lass.
Would I could answer the words with delight, but I have words that shall be held out in the desert air where hearing shall not lend them.
What concern they? Is it a general cause, or is it a fee grieved due to some single breast?
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe. Through the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Let your ears not despise my tongue forever.
What is it?
Your castle was surprised, your wife and children savagely slaughtered.
Merciful heaven! What man ne'er put your hat upon your brow? The grief that does not speak whispers the overfraught heart and bids it break.
My children too?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence. My wife killed as well?
I have said.
Be comforted. Let us make medicine of this great offense to cure us instead.
Macbeth has no children. All? Did you say all? Oh, Hellkite, all. All my pretty little children all at one fell swoop.
Just feel it like a man.
I will do so, but I also must feel it as a man. I cannot help but remember such things are most precious to me. Did heaven look on and not take part? Still from looked up, they were all slain for thee. Not that I am, not for my own demerits, but for thine. The hell slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be comforted. And also, be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, and rages.
Oh, I could play the woman with thy eyes and the bragger with my tongue. But, gentle heavens, cut short all intermissions. And front to front, bring down this fiend of Scotland and myself. Within sword's length set him. If he escape, heaven forgive him too.
This soon goes now. Come, we go to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our lady. Macbeth is ripe for the shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Perceive what shooting makes. The night is long, never finds the day.
When was it she last
night, my king.
Hang out our banners on the outer walls. The cry is still they come. Our castle's strength will laugh the siege to scorn. Here, let them lie till famine and aid eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. I've almost forgotten the taste of fear. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day. Out! Out, brief candle! Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard from no more. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
As I stood my watch upon the hill, I looked towards Birmingham, and the woods began to move.
Liar and slave!
You may see it by these 3 miles.
If thou speakest false upon the next tree, shalt thou hang alive. And full of resolution, and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies thy truth. Fear not till Burnham Wood do come to Dunsinane. And now Wood comes toward Dunsinane. Arm, arm, and out! If which he avouches does appear, there'll be nor flying hence nor tarrying here. I begin to be weary of the sun, in which the state of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell! Low wind, come rack! At least we'll die with harness on our back. Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword while I see lives the gashes that do better upon them?
Turn, hound, turn!
Of all men else, I've avoided thee, but get thee back! My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give out.
Thou losest labor. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable press. I bear a charmed life which must not yield to a woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou hast served tell thee. Macbeth was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so, for that cowed my better part of man. And be these juggling fiends no more believed, that pair us in a double sense. Keep the word of promise to our ear and break it to our hope. I will not fight with thee.
Then yield, thee coward, and live to be the show and gaze of thou time. We'll have thee as rare monsters are, painted on a pole and under wit. Here you may see the tyrants.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before Lady Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the robber's curse. Though Burnham Wood do come to Dunsinane, and thou oppose being of no woman born, I will try the last. For my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, ho, enough!
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Sun must go up, and yet, by sea such great a day so cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
My son, my lord, has paid the soldier's debt. He only lived rude as a man, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead.
I, from brought the field, my cause of sorrow is not much of his worth.
He's worth more than I can say. They say he parted well and paid his score, and so God be with him. Here comes your comfort.
Behold, Queen Malcolm, for thou so art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. I see thee encompassed with the king's peril, who speak my salutations in their minds, and whose voices I desire to hear out loud with mine. Hail, Queen of Scotland!
Hail, Queen of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves and make us even with you, my fames and kinsmen. What's more to do, we're producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought, by self and violent hands took off her life. This, and what needful else caused upon us by the grace of grace. We're performing measure, time, and place. So thanks to all at once and to each one, whom we invite to see us crowned and filmed.
Hail, Queen of Scotland!
go, girls. Awesome. Y'all did great.
Thank you.